Go ahead, brother.
Can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, I can hear you. Who is it?
It's Saeed Ali from Slough. How can you
Yeah.
forget my voice, Sheikh?
Oh, because I don't talk to you often, luckily.
Yeah, that's possibly the reason why. How are you doing? You okay?
Alhamdulillah. Thank you. What's happening?
Yeah, not bad, Sheikh. I just thought I was just
Okay.
brother sent me a link. I thought let me just check out your video and find out how you are.
Okay. All right. What's happening?
But
You have
mashallah, you're
something to
doing.
say or to ask or to
Yeah, well,
contribute to
actually,
our
I
show?
do.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you a. Yeah. So the first thing is regarding the sacrifices that allegedly Abu Bakr made. That he had a lot of wealth, which he
Yeah.
accumulated,
Yeah.
which he spent
Yeah.
in the way of Islam. So
No.
number one,
No.
on this particular issue. The second is in reference to certain reformist groups. As you're aware, in the UK, there's a
No,
certain
I'm not
movement
aware. Who
going.
is the reformist group?
I think I'll have to send you the details to that shortly. But there's an individual who goes by the name of Sayyid Khur Kamanpuri.
I
I don't
don't
know
know.
if you've
He's
come across
Shia
him
or
before.
he's Omari?
He's how can I describe him? He's a battery.
And what does
Um,
he reform? What is he saying?
he's claiming that Shiism needs a reform. So he rejects some of the fundamental beliefs, such as the concept of Imama being a divine covenant of God. So they don't
Yeah.
accept. They have a different interpretation to Gadir, the Hadith of Gadir.
Mhm.
They say that it doesn't establish a direct appointment.
Yeah. Okay.
They reject concepts like istighatha.
So that
They
is
consider
although you might think that that is something very very out of ordinary, but please remember that these individuals, individuals like that, are present also among Shia scholars in Qom.
absolutely.
Yeah, but they're just afraid. They do taqiyya. They don't come out in the open, and they do not discuss their beliefs. One of those individuals who was such, and he expressed doubt with regard to imamah, doubt with regard to infallibility, and these things was Sheikh
Abdullah.
Asif Mohseni. Sheikh Asif, he was a
Mm.
grand Ayatullah Sheikh Asif Mohseni, and he was a good friend with Ayatullah Sistani. And at that time, when he wrote these things, and he all the time, from years ago, he was saying these things. And in his own defense, what he gave once, he gave an interview, and he said that I went to see Ayatollah Sistani, and Ayatollah Sistani said that you are doing a great job, you are very brave and bold, and you want to bring reform. I fully support you, but my position does not allow me to come in the open and express the same views. So, but because I'm the grand marja, the highest marja, I cannot do this. But you are doing a good job, inshallah. I support you. And as we all know, the things that you just mentioned, questioning Isma, questioning Ghadir, questioning Ayat Tathir, questioning the ilm of Aimma, the Isma of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, questioning all ahadith. That was the job of Sheikh Asif Mohseni. And I know for a fact Sheikh Asif Mohseni received money from the Wahhabis. Big amount of funds, great amount of money he received from the Wahhabis. But at any rate,
So when are you going to start a series addressing some of these misconceptions that are spewed by these extremists?
And did we see any criticism of Sheikh Asif Mohseni by Marjiyyat? No. Sistani, did he criticize him? Did he condemn him? When a person comes and he's a grand Ayatullah, Sheikh Asif Mohseni, and he comes and questions Imamah, questions Isma, questions Ghadir, questions everything, ilm of Imam alayhi salam, questions Shia Hadith. What is Sistani for? What is the grand? You Shia believe that Sistani, he is the guardian of religion. He is the refuge of the Shia. Shia do not have any guardian, any patron except Sistani in the Asr of Ghaiba, in the time of Ghaiba. Did Sistani or any other marja take any stance against Sheikh Asif Mohseni? No. Until the end, Sheikh Asif Mohseni was not. It was me. I delivered a series of his speeches, and I brought his books and criticized his books. But only Sheikh Wahid Khurasani issued a brief statement, and he did not even mention It was about Muhsini, but he did not mention him by name. So if this person is in London, is saying these things, so you have to know that you don't have to worry about.
No, he's not from London. But since you mentioned scholars, then the issue arises. So which
no,
scholar
my
do
point
you
is
respect?
my point is that this person, whether in London, where does he live? This guy.
I think he's saying somewhere in India.
Okay, this guy in India, wherever he is. Okay, so he is.
But anyway,
I
was talking about more about a debate challenge on this issue. To be honest with you,
he is of minor significance. You have to worry about bigger fish. If Sistani, so far he is 90-something years old, nobody knows his beliefs. Nobody knows Sistani's beliefs on Imama, on Isma, on the question of ilm of Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. Why he didn't take any stance? Why Asif Mohseni came and publicly said that the same things that I believe in, Sistani believes in, and Sistani did not reject those claims.
Yeah, well, anyway, I wasn't really part of that conversation.
These sorts of beliefs, on the topic of scholars, are constant.
Which scholars do you or respect or did respect from the Shia community? Because
I greatly admire and greatly respect. Greatly respect Allama Majlisi. I greatly admire and respect Mirza Hussain and Nuri Tabarsi. I greatly admire and respect Shaykh Hur Amili. I greatly admire and respect Sayyid Hashim Bahrani. I greatly admire and respect As-Saduq Al-Kulaini. All these great scholars of Shia who have defended Shiism. I greatly admire and respect the books on Aqaid by Al-Allama Al-Hilli, rahmatullahi alayhim ajma'in. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to give this clarity because otherwise people might be of the position that you're completely anti-scholar, and I think it's always important.
No, the current day scholars, my current day scholars, I do not know all of them. Obviously, it's impossible to know all of them, especially since for many years I'm not in Qom or Najaf, so it's difficult to know their views, their positions. But generally, because these scholars know me, I do not know them. Most of them know me because I'm in the media, and my videos and the rest are watched all the time, so they know me. But the current day scholars, because a lot of them, they are followers of Wilayat, either Wilayat al-Faqih or Marjiyyat, or both. They are on these two categories, right? There are scholars who do not follow either one, and there are also a big number of scholars. They are not a small minority. There are a big number of scholars like that. So because I reject both of these categories of Wilayat al-Faqih as well as Marjiyyah, that puts me at odds. That puts me in opposition to majority of Shia scholars, obviously. Okay. Anything else, brother?
Sheikh, anyway, inshallah, I'll catch up with you soon. It would be great if you can address this question in reference to how Abu Bakr accumulated his alleged wealth and how his father...
Oh, I've addressed that many times. If you just, in my Urdu lectures, if you do a search...
In English? I don't think you addressed it in English.
Not in English, in Urdu. If you search there, you'll see it, okay? Not in English. Okay, may Allah bless you.
Anyway, Jazakallah Shaykh, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I know you're very busy.
If this guy, Hur or whatever his name is, if he wants to talk to me, if he wants to have a session with me on a specific topic, for instance, rejection of Imama or rejection of Hadith al-Ghadir.
Yeah, we need to arrange it.
Yeah, I'll be glad to talk to him. Thank you, brother.
Take care. Ya Ali Madad.
Okay, take care. Bye. Who is with me? Salaam alaikum.
Salaam alaikum, Ya Ali Madad.
Ya Ali Madad, who is this?
I'm talking Ali from Italy.
Ali, what's happening, Ali?
Good. How about you?
Alhamdulillah.
So I have a question about Marjiyyat.
Yeah.
I don't follow Marjiyyat, but I want to tell my dad. So how can I explain him? Because he will not... he will accept, but I don't know how to encourage it. And the second question is...
So you watch my lectures on Taqleed, and you realize, okay, you'll get a lot of material how to talk to people on Marjiyyat, okay?
Okay. And
okay, thank you.
My second question... And my
Yeah.
second question is, uh, we all know that Aisha is not is a kafir. So what was the situation that Rasul Khuda had married him?
Okay, so if a person says La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you can marry her, that woman, okay? So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, it was permissible for him to marry Aisha because Aisha used to profess Shahadatain. Any person who testifies to Shahadatain, you can marry them. And it is not required to be a good person. You can marry for various reasons a person who is not of good character. Allah said in Quran, ضرب الله مثلا للذين كفروا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين فخانتاهما فلم يغنيا عنهما من الله شيئا وقيل ادخلا النار مع الداخلين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the example, gives the similitude, gives the example of kuffar of two women, the wife of Nuh, the wife of Noah, and the wife of Lot. So Nuh alayhi salam had married a woman that was only Muslim by name, and likewise Lot. Let me show you this. God advances examples of Noah's wife and the wife of Lot for those who do not believe. They were married to two pious devotees, but they were unfaithful to them, and even the apostles could not avail them in the least against God. And it was said to them, enter hell with those who are condemned to enter it. Ahmad Ali's translation. See? So, it is not necessary for the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to always marry the best person. It depends. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam's situation is such that he needs to gain confidence and gain loyalty of various Arab tribes, because after Hazrat Khadija's demise, radiallahu ta'ala anha, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam moves to Mecca, and Muslims are few. Muslims' number is very small, and all Arab tribes, they abhor Muslims, they oppose Muslims, they hate Muslims, they hate the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And that was a tribal system. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam could not fight all Arabs at the same time. And one of the ways to befriend a tribe was to marry into them. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam married into Jews, married into Bani Umayyah, and married also into Quraysh. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam married. So it's not always a person marries a woman because he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. A person does not marry a woman because he wants to have children from her. You could marry a woman because it suits for visa reasons, for instance, or for you, it's better for your business. It will give you a business advantage, or it's beneficial to your career. So marriage is not always for the purpose of forming a family, bearing children. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was facing a very urgent, very extremely dire situation, that they were facing existential threats. Their very lives were in jeopardy. The Muslim nascent, newborn Muslim community in Medina, they were subject to being exterminated by Arab tribes. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had to gain friendship and loyalty of the many tribes around Medina and in the Arab world. So he marries into 10 marriages. When he was young, he married only one woman, right? When he's old, but now because he's leading a community and there's a tribal system, so he marries women. A lot of these women are old. A lot of these women have children. They are widows. But the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam marries them. So that's the wisdom of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and that is the Sharia of Allah. You can marry a woman if she professes Shahadatain, even if she does not believe in Shahadatain. So long as she says, I'm Muslim, you do not have to open her heart and examine really in her heart what she believes in. Anybody who says, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he's a Muslim. And then if later on this person does things that contravenes Islam, then that indicates that she is a munafiq. She is a munafiq. A munafiq is a person who expresses Islam, who testifies to Islam, but inside he's kafir, and he hides his kufr. Such a person is subject to Islamic law. Such a person is not treated as a kafir, right? So, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam treated all munafiqeen as Muslims. He even prayed for them when they died. He would go to their funerals. He would bury them. He would pray for them. He treated the munafiqeen as, by prayers I mean he performed funeral prayers for them. Salatul Janazah. Okay, we have a caller here. Assalamu alaikum. Toronto, I think.